You ready?
And go.
All right, so for our kitchen sink, we use the Best Bet and a scrubby. You can also keep your Scridget and your scraper and your brush handy just in case to get around the edges and the little creases if we need to. And basically what you do is you want to make sure your sink is wet, and then you're going to put some Best Bet in there. Make sure your scrubby is wet, and then you're going to go in and scrub your sink. You want to make sure it stays wet because with the Best Bet, it's got it's a polisher, and so if it dries, it will actually scratch the sink. So that's why you need to make sure you're keeping it wet and not let it dry out. I'm gonna get around the edges in there. Make sure you get down inside the sink and get on the ledge. Food and stuff will build up inside here. Rinse this side out. Make sure you got everything. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the other side. Get up around here. You'll get rust and stuff up here sometimes. You don't want to scrub too hard on the sink just because you don't want to scratch it at all. But it's helpful to have your scrubby. You want to get all around the edges. Your Best Bet will also help get rid of any hard water that might be accumulated on things. I'm going to use my white scrubby on the chrome just because it's a softer scrub. And rinse all this off. I'm going to take my Scridget and my rag to get down in the edges. You can see it's pulling up quite a bit. And all those little creases inside of there. So that's coming from inside of that drain. Okay. And I'm gonna get the Best Bet off the edges. You don't want to leave it on there. Again, don't let it dry. Sure it's all rinsed off. And you can go back in with your dry. This is when you can check to make sure you got everything. And if you need to go back in, you can. Sometimes it looks like you got it clean, and you'll find things along the way. So and make sure your chrome is streak free. Nice and shiny. looking good. Make sure we get up under here. And then just dry this out all the way. You want it completely dry because then you're gonna go in and use the stainless spray to shine it up, and it actually adds a layer of protection to the sink when the homeowner starts using the sink. And I'm going to use this really quick. I'm seeing some stuff. And then I'm going to use our stainless steel rag. We use Hyco stainless steel spray, and you'll watch it shine it up as we go. Like I said, it adds a layer of protection onto the sink also. And you always do your sink last in the kitchen, or because you may need to use it if you're doing the oven or the refrigerator. So sink is always the last thing that we do. All right.
I'm assuming you didn't do the faucet because it's not stainless steel.
Right, because it's chrome.